transitional thing, I guess.
I got them again. I'm going viral now. This is admission of guilt because when I take, let me just grab the tits of respect.
Guilty.
No. Check this out. Yo, I'm gonna nuke this.
Not guilty.
I'm gonna nuke this, Rolo.
Like when I was younger.
Yeah, when I was young and stupid.
Yeah,
and broken
when I didn't
and hadn't
know.
done any healing. These are broken girls you're talking about, not healed women.
So you think
You're talking about girls, not women.
so you think quality wise, you think like naive wise, like youth wise,
100%.
like
You're a
experience
predator.
wise.
You're
I am
looking
a
for
predator.
someone that's weak-minded that you can manipulate.
I'm an apex predator. If you look at NBA players' wives, NHL players' wives, those beautiful women all chase the shit out of the guy. You're supposed to chase. You don't want a man to chase you. It dries you up. Let's say we're dating. She's really just admitting I'm better than her because women only date up. I can date a McDonald's worker who makes $5 an hour. I can fall in love with her. She does not have the DNA to do that ever. You can never. Would you ever marry a McDonald's worker?
Probably not.
No, there's no probably. Absolutely
Well, at
not.
this point in my life, no.
No. At any point, you'd be like, go back to your fries. But us, if we had a cute, sweet girl that's loyal, and she worked at McDonald's, I'd say, bring some nuggets, babe. I would fucking marry her in a week. Men can marry a poor McDonald's worker. Women, no matter how great he is, they can't do it. When we're talking about my dating days, they were paralegals, lawyers, doctors, every kind of girl, and they all kind of like acted the same around me, but all the arguments would come because I'm a funny guy, but if I can't pay rent, there's nothing funny about me because women, like you guys do you have the capacity to actually marry a McDonald's working Chad like me? Could you do that?
Well,
Has any woman ever done that?
Let's go around the table here.
McDonald's employees, actually, I was talking about this today. McDonald's employees are right now even making more than our teachers. Do I want to maybe marry a teacher? I would say so, but to just slap a label on someone because of where they work.
Money-wise,
and
though. It doesn't have to be McDonald's.
Money-wise, right? And maybe not so much McDonald's, but if that's what he does and he provides for me and he's happy and we're happy together,
then
sure.
You've done this before? Have any of your girlfriends or any Facebook mutual friend, anyone in existence?
All right, so
right now, I have a bunch of women, They leave yacht parties to stay, whether I'm in a penthouse or in a fucking doghouse, they'll stay with me. But they're not choosing me over the rich guy. They're choosing a man who maxed out the trinity of looks, network, and status. I don't say finance because you could have $100 million.
Money muscles.
If you're a fucking crypto nerd, you don't got pussy. I got looks, network, and status. That trinity, no yacht billionaire is comparing to me. That's why the girls like, show me pictures of them. Leonardo DiCaprio, we're sharing the same pool. But look what he has. He has the trinity. When has a woman ever dated a man out of the trinity? No, you need that Holy Spirit, right? If Rolo and I met a cute, loyal McDonald's worker, we will fuck the prenup. You can have half.
Bro, if you dated a McDonald's worker, you've said this a lot.
I know.
So many.
No, but have you dated one?
4. Right. I don't like Burger King.
No, but like, because your point is,
your point is a woman wouldn't date for a long time
at McDonald's.
No, you guys are missing the point. The point is only one gender is capable of that action, period.
What action? What action?
Name one. Name one celebrity.
Let him clarify. What action?
Sandra Bullock is dating who?
The other guy that divorced her.
What action, though?
No one's guy.
The men in this table can date a McDonald's worker. The women cannot.
Yeah,
not your friends, not your lineage, not your ancestors.
What you're explaining is basic hypergamy, right? So it's like women only want to date at or above their either status or their looks or whatever they perceive as their sexual market value. Men don't have that attraction floor. That's all you're saying.
But no, that's not what I'm saying because that's a watered down version. What I'm saying is, if what I'm saying is true and we all agree, these women have to admit everyone they've dated was above them.
Not true.
You know what I'm saying. Yes.
Hold on.
That's the truth.
Hold on.
Here we go, guys. Ready? It's rich men, but not all rich men. Some rich men can talk their way out of pussy. That's number one. Number two, the 37 culture study by Dr. David Buss. In every single one of the cultures, women cared more about acquisition of resources than men. In some places like Norway, it was 50% more. In some places like India, it was 200% more. But women always cared more about acquisition of resources than men. In his estimation, the word he's using is gold gold digger because women care more about resources than men. That's the word you're using.
But I'm not trying to be those red pill guys like gold digger. First of all, if I had a daughter and she's not a gold digger, I would kill myself. I'd be like, you're not dating no broke dude. So I'm not disparaging the women.
Right.
I'm saying, why can no podcast on the internet, every dating one, and I'm the first human in dating history to say, if she's dating you, she is under you, and you need to tell her, baby girl, this is how it works. When you tell her and she says, yeah, John, you're right.
Honey, do you think that you're the first misogynist of all time?
Hold on.
I'm so sorry. I've got to step in. So, and I know why Michael brought me here. So I was famous in 2006 for being the #1 pickup artist in Europe. And then I became the #1 pickup artist.
Those women you picked up, were they above you or you above them?
I was a janitor, bro.
Right. But
I was a janitor.
Right. But in their perception, when they're sucking your dick, looking up at you, were you above them in their psyche?
They couldn't believe I was a janitor. Dude, I straight up, I had no money. I was making
this anecdote is we don't do anecdotes. We're on Rolo's show. We don't do anecdotes.
But here's the other thing, though. Okay, could you charm your way into a woman's pants? Could you be good looking enough?
No, that's not the question.
Well, because I will tell you,
we're trying to sustain them.
I will tell you right now.
But we're talking about sustaining her.
Well, okay, so that's a different though. You're looking at the long term versus like short term. What I'm saying is that there's
an anomaly. The janitor.
There's a difference between alpha bucks and beta bucks. Okay, so if there's a guy that is like hot. She was drunk, he was hot, and one thing led to another. The hot guy in the foam cannon party, instant sexual access, right? Short-term sexual interest. Then there's the long-term long-term interest, which is provisioning, protection, and parental investment, which is what you've been talking about for this entire right up to this point.
But that's all I sell.
So that's all I sell. That's all you sell. But there's another aspect to that because there's correct me if I'm wrong, but in your youth perhaps, there's every girl at this table has at some point saw the guy's like, maybe it'd be fun to have a one-night stand with this guy. It might be fun to this guy. And if there's not, the arousal has been there for the woman who has wanted to do that. But so there's
I'm saying at thezerkaofficial.com, what I sell is we are very against random little hookups because what you're doing is you're farming awkward moments and trauma that make you a worse player. So we say you own her if she fucks you 10 times. If she fucked you once and blocked your ass, you became a worse pickup artist.
But she's still fucking you for a different reason. But we want one night stand.
We don't want one night
for the long term.
We want 10, at least 10.
But I'll call that long. Can you admit though that there are the aspects of short-term sexual where she's just you, she's done, it's casual sex, it's what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
It's useless to think of short-term for the man because what you're farming is stuff that make you a worse player. What's the point of that?
I mean, dude, I agree. But I only ever had one night stand in my entire career doing these. If you're going to put the effort into sleep with a woman, you stay with them. That's then you're legit. 100%. Right?
Have you ever? I say the biggest loser is not the guy who goes home without the girl because he actually saved a bunch of money.
Yeah.
But the biggest loser is the guy who fucks that girl. Oh man, she's so great, and he wakes up blocked, and for the next 4 to 6 months. His game is weaker.
Yeah.
She traumatized him because she shifted his worldview. That never happened. That's what trauma is.
Yeah.
When
he moves too fast.
So I am very against hookups. Yep. You better own that pussy.
This is one of the main issues that I have sometimes with my clients is that all of a sudden, because what he's talking about networking, that's what I teach in my course Men of Action. As you move up, all of a sudden these guys are at Playboy level parties, Maxim level parties, and the girl they accidentally end up having sex with is hotter than anyone they've been in their life. And that girl is like, no, I'm going back to my husband. Sorry, like blocked. But it hurts. It's not like when you play poker at the $5 a hand table, it hurts. Yeah. But when you move up to $1,000 a hand, it really hurts. And it's almost like it's better to not get to the Super Bowl than to lose the Super Bowl. That's how the guys feel at the end. So you're right. You're definitely right about that.
And you got to remember though, if she you 10 times, you could probably keep that around for years. But if she you once, the ball is not in your court. You're fucked.
Yeah.
And what happens is when you keep her for longer, more photos with her, more social proof, all the other chicks start.
Ladies at the table, have you ever fallen in love with or have you ever had sex with a guy who you didn't respect?
No.
In your past?
No.
No?
Yes.
Yes?
I'll admit it.
But was it a male stripper that you got from Thunder from Down Under?
Have you ever had sex? Have you ever been in love with a guy that you didn't respect?
No.
No? Cat?
Probably.
Trying to remember.
Probably
dude, there was a lot of Molly, and you don't remember.
Allie had
MDMA. Lost the respect in the relationship, but still loved them.
But look at the buzzword.
That was like
let's
lost.
just
Like it had been there.
And it went away.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, I guess it wasn't like from the get-go. I've never been with someone like I saw and was like, ew, I don't respect you from the get-go. So it was a more transitional thing, I guess.
I got them again. I'm going viral now. This is admission of guilt because when I take, let me just grab the tits of respect.
Guilty.
No. Check this out. Yo, I'm gonna nuke this.
not guilty.
I'm gonna nuke this, Rolo. If I start fondling the word respect and I strip it, they all just admit every guy they've been with was above them.
No, I f***ed them disrespectfully.
How? Like I respect my friends. I respect my colleagues. That doesn't mean that I think they're above me.
Right, but doesn't mean they're above.
And the Cope begins the Cope Olympics. But did you see how I picked that up? This is
Hold that thought. Go ahead, Kobe.